Problem number 3. So use a left Riemann sum to estimate the area of f of x equal to minus 3 over x plus 1 on 1, 4 using 6 rectangles. So we can do this 100% with formulas, but I like to draw the picture. I feel like it gives me a good idea of what's going on. So if we draw minus 3 over x plus 1, we are going to get this thing is equal to 0 at 3. We're going to get something that looks a little bit like that. Roughly. That's not the best picture, but it is a sketch. So here at 3 it's equal to 0. 1, 2. And then here's 4. And now I want to use n equals 6 rectangles. So delta x is equal to 4 minus 1 over 6 is equal to 1/2. So that's how much I need to move by each time. And I'm starting at the left endpoint always, because this is a left Riemann sum that we're doing. So x0 is equal to the left endpoint 1. x1 is equal to 1 plus delta x, 1 plus 1/2 is 3/2. x2 is 3/2 plus 1/2 is equal to 2. Or using the formula, it would be 1 plus 2 times delta x. And I should write xk is equal to a plus k delta x equals 1 plus k over 2. Okay. So that's where those come from. But you can just keep adding the same delta x over and over, and that makes finding these a little bit easier. So x3 is 5/2, x4 is 6, x5 is 7/2. And now notice that I have 6 numbers, so that's all I need for my rectangles. And that just follows from the fact that I don't need the full right endpoint. If I had another half, I would get to 4, but I'm only using left endpoints here. So I'm taking all the left endpoints, so it somewhat, as a rough sketch, looks like this. Here at 3 we don't even get a rectangle because it's equal to 0. So I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles, so that looks good. And this isn't required on the exam, but just to get the picture, because I think the picture, if you ever forget what's going on, can make you remember. Okay. So A is equal to delta x sum from k equals 0 to 5 of f of xk. So this is a really fancy way to write what we were doing before, which is to say this is delta x times f of x0 because that's the area of the first rectangle. Delta x times f of x1 because that's the area of the second rectangle, and going all the way. But this gives us a nice compact notation. So this is equal to delta x times f of 1 plus f of 3/2 plus f of 2 plus f of 5/2 plus f of 3 plus f of 7/2 plugging in, we get delta x is 1/2. And now, just to be safe, I'm going to put this in a calculator so I don't mess it up. Okay, so -2 plus -1 plus -1/2 plus what was I plugging in? 2.5? Yes, okay. -2/5, f of 3 is equal to 0. And then 7/2 is going to be plus 1/7. So here, if I add these all together, rounding to 2 decimal places, I will get 1/2 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1/2 minus, this should be 1/5, not 2/5, minus 1/5, sorry. Minus 1/5 plus 1/7, and you get A is roughly equal to minus 1.78.